Well, hello. Today is Saturday, September 19th. I didn't go for a walk this morning. I don't walk on Saturdays. I stay in bed and I sleep in. But Denise and Kylie walk 2 miles. That's Andy. But we do have some birthdays today. Today is my cousin Stuart Manning's birthday. Stuart doesn't watch my channel. Stuart doesn't get a song, but I will wish him a happy birthday. Also, I had to write it down because I want to make sure I say it right. Jeannie Paduch, P-I-D-U-C-H, Padu, Jeannie Padu. Well, Jeannie, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeannie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Joanne Tedesco, T-E-D-E-S-C-O, Tedesco. So Joanne gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joanne. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, it's already nighttime, and I just realized I didn't do an opening video this morning. Usually when I go for my walk, I just do it right away in the morning, and somehow the day kind of got away from me. I slept in a little bit. I didn't get up till like 9:30, and then I did my weigh-in, which I did lose a pound, 1.2 pounds. So I was so happy. And then I did my highlight video. And then my sister Mary had gotten me some bulbs. For some bloom in the spring and some bloom in the summer. And so Jim very begrudgingly, because he didn't really want to do it, but we went out to side and we figured out where we were going to plant the different bulbs. We planted them 3 different parts in the backyard and then 3 different places in the front yard. And then we're trying to get a tree service out to trim our tree, but they can't get us till the end of November or December. So I did a little bit of trimming my own when Jim wasn't looking. Because if he was looking, he would have been mad. But I just got some of the loose hanging branches down. And I fed my birds, and I did some weeding and thinning out and things like that. I was going to winterize, not winterize, but you know, like I bring all my cushions in from my patio and my deck. I just really wasn't ready to do that just yet. So I thought, no. So I did have a healthy breakfast. I had a hard-boiled egg. I had a couple berries. I kind of cut back a little bit on my berries. And I had an Ezekiel toast with some holy guacamole on it. And then for lunch, I had another slice of Ezekiel toast, and the other half, I have those little containers. They're 3 points for the container. So I ate half of it at breakfast, and then for lunch, I did the other half that was left on another piece of Ezekiel toast, and I had another hard-boiled egg, and I had a banana. And then for dinner, which was like a whole fiasco, Jim wanted to get Red Robin. Well, he was trying to decide between Burger King or Red Robin. I know, big difference. But I said, you know what, Saturday, today is the day I kind of eat what I want to eat, and I don't really count the points, but I kind of keep track of the points somewhat. And so I said, well, why don't we get the Red Robin? So he says, okay. So we started driving there, and I was on hold, and I was on hold, and I was on hold. And so finally he says, you know, this is ridiculous. Why don't we just go to Olive Garden instead? So I said, okay. I said, but I don't have my gift cards. He says, I'll just use my money. And I said, okay. So I called Olive Garden. We got to the Olive Garden, and they still hadn't picked up yet. So we were in the parking lot. And by the time they came to take our order, they said it'll be 45 minutes. No, we're not going to wait 45 minutes. So we said, no, that's okay. So then we called Red Robin, and they said a half an hour. Jim says, well, you know, let's just go there. So we went there, and it really was only about 20 minutes, so that wasn't too bad. And so then we got our order, and we came home, and I had that. I had, what did I have? I had half of the French fries. I didn't eat all of the French fries. I ate half of the French fries, and I ate probably 3/4 of the, I had a Whiskey River burger, and I did have a can of Pepsi with it. But now I'm really full. But what I do like about Weight Watchers is I was watching Joan's Pointed Plate the other day, and she did a perfect video on, you know, like you can eat what you want to eat. You just kind of can't go crazy with it. And even though it was a hefty pointed burger, but I didn't eat the whole burger. I didn't eat all of the fries. I enjoyed it. I tracked it in my mind, you know, and I was aware of what I was eating. but tomorrow, back on track. You know, that was my one day, a little splurge, and I feel no guilt about it. And I think that the reason I'm so successful on this program this time is because before I was just losing weight to lose the weight, and I lost the weight. So a lot of times I never lost 100 pounds. Like it was always my ultimate goal was to lose 100 pounds. But I would lose like 15 or 20 pounds before I basically gave up, and then gain back the 15 or 20 pounds, and then I, you know, just for good measure, let's put on another 10. So I did that a lot. But now I'm learning that I don't have to diet to lose weight. I can cut back on my portion sizes, do a little bit more moving, and enjoy the foods that I really love, and just know that this is the way I'm going to eat the rest of my life. And so that's why I'm so successful this time, is because of this. And if I can do this, I know you can do this too, because it's just a matter of how bad you want it. It really is. How bad do you want it? And I am now 4.8 pounds away from my 100-pound goal, and I really want it bad. I really, really want it bad. So I thought, I'm going to get this, what I want. I want to get that burger, because Jim and I, we wanted to go for, because the Red Robin that we go to is probably, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 minutes from the house. So it was a nice little evening, because it took us about, between going there and Olive Garden and everything else, it probably took us about 45 minutes to get there. And then we had to sit in the car for about a half an hour waiting for it, and then the other 20, 25 minutes driving home. So I told Jim, I says, wasn't this nice spending all this time with your bride? And he says, yeah, what else would I have done for the past 2 hours except for sit home and watch the football game? I says, yeah, but you got to talk with me. He says, yeah, that's true. So, I mean, it was a good evening. It really was. I mean, we were having fun watching people try to get in because the restaurants had reached their capacity, and so people couldn't go in. And we'd watch them, and we'd say, are they going to be the lucky ones that are going to get in? No, busted. Go sit in your car. Because nobody got in because there was so many people already in the restaurant, because they can't. I think we only can have, I'm not really sure. Not that I would go in anyhow. But I think we can only have 25% capacity in the building. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. But like I said, I lost 1.2. I'm really happy with that. I really, 1 pound, that's my goal every week, 1 pound. So I got my burger out of the way for this week. Tomorrow back on track. Tomorrow Jim and I are going to grill a couple steaks for dinner. I think I'm going to have a little bit of a salad with it. I'll make a potato for Jim. He likes baked potatoes with his. And just have a light breakfast. Get back on track. That's my goal. That's a little bit each day, a little bit more, getting closer to my goal. And Halloween, that's what I want. I don't even think we're going to have a Halloween here in Michigan. I mean, a Halloween will obviously come because it's a holiday, but I mean, I don't know that the kids are going to go trick-or-treating. I really don't. So it's kind of sad. And then the little girl across the street is going to virtual kindergarten, you know, like it's like watching Sesame Street on TV as far as I'm concerned. I just feel so bad. But we got to do what we got to do to stay safe. So anyway, remember, you can eat what you want to eat, but you got to just keep it within range. Keep the portion sizes down and don't go crazy with it. And make smart choices and really want what you want. And you can achieve it. You really can. If I can do it, anybody can do it, really, truly, because I've been doing this for like 50 years, and I think I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. Better late than never. So, okay, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. As always, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys in the morning.